Hey there, welcome to another episode of the John Graves Show, and today I'm bringing you some news on magical warfare. You know, I've been watching this for a good 5 episodes, and honestly, hey, this is the first time in which that they actually decided to kind of give us a little insight upon how the school works and how everything else works, or at least how the exams work, upon how they test people for certain magic types. However, I'm still kind of falling up under the same thing of these characters don't, or at least like they kind of really don't show any variety in the specific magic type. I mean, like I've seen them use shields, I've seen them use like the float ability, but at the same time, it's like, you mean the only real ability that all evasive magic users use, they all just kind of can read the future and dodge. So all the destructive magic people, they kind of just have this. They kind of have this one element, a destruction attack. I mean, obviously they don't, and they kind of don't really go into it. I mean, like I know that they're still training or whatever, but hey, they do kind of go into it, and seriously, it is something which I would like to get a little bit more depth on, but knowing a show like this, they probably won't even do that. I mean, hey, they do kind of talk a little bit about that. And hey, old guy from the first episode, he shows up again. His memory's wiped, and pretty much he does seem to kind of be moving in for Kurumi for her affection. And honestly, for somebody like her, it's like I really wouldn't put it past her for her to possibly fall. For her to fall for a guy like that, because a lot of him, it does show in pretty much a lot of the other guys who, or at least like he is different from a lot of the other guys who that she is around. And they do kind of have this whole little moment with her going back home and her dealing with what's her name's brother. I mean, her dealing with Gecko and all that, and him basically trying, man, to like say, yeah, man, you can date me, you come back and stuff like that. And I am noticing something is like that they do kind of skip past an entire season for this episode. Now, I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but they do kind of skip a little bit of time. They do kind of get back, which does kind of cut down the whole training process of it. But again, it kind of goes back to what I said earlier. It's like they really kind of don't show them doing anything different with their magic aside from either evading or doing a random transformation, or just doing a random fire blast here and there, or charging fire into a bullet. That's kind of it. And seriously, that's kind of what they did on the magic. In terms of the story, it's the same as last time. It's like they kind of get permission to go save Mui's. I mean, to go get Mui's brother back. Mui and Takeshi are training. She has a fever and she thinks that he is her brother. They have a little moment together. And then Kurumi thinks that they're having sex together, and then man, she gets mad at them, which she's rightfully so, because that is her boyfriend. Even if it is pretend, I mean, they still act like a couple. So seriously, that is your boyfriend and that is your girlfriend. So and pretty much Takeshi, he's kind of doing the thing which is like he knows how she feels about him, and honestly, it's not like a thing of like that she's using it to be safe. She actually likes him. But yet he's treating it as if like it's still like a friendship thing, even though he really knows that. Even though just like in the last episode we just saw, or just like in the last two episodes we saw him realize that, and now he's doing a complete 180 again, saying, yeah, man, she has to learn to do this stuff without me. And it's like, man, you are really going, man, to lose a friend if you keep this up. I mean, honestly, you only got like 2 actual friends who that for most of your life. I mean, honestly, for him, man, to act like that, you can pretty much see see why his brother pretty much doesn't talk to him. I mean, you know, honestly, it's not a bad thing, but at the same time, it's like, really, his character really isn't getting shined in a positive light, especially, again, when it comes to Kurumi and Mui, the two girls who are falling all over him, which kind of is strange, because even though Ida, he doesn't do all that much, you do kind of like him more in comparison, even though technically he really doesn't have as much destructive power, or he doesn't get as much screen time. But hey, I do kind of respect it, and hey, that's kind of what this show was. It wasn't all that bad, but hey, again, they are really painting their top guy in a positive light. Possibly because he really doesn't know how to treat his girlfriend. But aside from that, that's kind of what I think. What do you guys think about it? Tell me down there in the comment section below. I'll see you guys on the next John Graves show. I am out.